I think what's going on is that people have an idea of themselves in their native language. So you, as a Polish native speaker, Anna, if you go into a room or if you're at work and you're speaking in Polish, it doesn't feel like you are, language doesn't really stop you from being who you are, explaining your points, expressing your ideas, challenging someone if you want to, asking good questions. And this is like a version and identity of yourself. And to take the same person and put them in a new environment or even the same environment, but just do a switch of you're in English or you're in a new language, you probably feel like a completely different person. So this kind of like erodes
Yeah.
our self-esteem and our identity. And I think this is where a lot of the pressure comes from, because people know who they are as an individual, or they have this kind of like identity of themselves. And then when they have to communicate in English, they feel like a different person. And I don't know if it's external pressure, because maybe, like you said, from school, there is pressure to be perfect and you've got to have a native accent. But yeah, I think a lot of it is just the struggle between, I don't know if struggle is the right word, the dynamic, maybe not, the tension between who you are in your native language and who you are when you're speaking in a second language or a foreign language. So that's not nice.
Yeah, this is hard to overcome when you know that you are more clever, faster in thinking and processing things, and you have to adapt to another language, and it all slows down, and you can't really express yourself that well.
Yeah, I remember when I was in Spain and being in the teacher's room and everyone was speaking Spanish in there, and like my Spanish was not good, and just feeling very shy and timid and just not who I am normally. I wasn't the most confident person in the world then. I still like struggled quite a lot with social anxiety, but being with surrounded by a language that I wasn't really comfortable in made it so much worse. And like being in a professional environment like work, where you feel like you can't express yourself, is really hard for people, because like joining an online call and speaking English like we do in our like in the community, that's one thing, but it's friendly. It's like it's not that important. Like if you mess up there, it's not the end of the world. But if you are at work, your whole professional identity is like attached to this, and it might affect your sales, or it might affect I don't know, a meeting or organizing something. So it can be there's an extra level of like pressure at work, isn't there? So
Mhm.
yeah, not